Hey guys, Scott the Waz here, and I'm here to bring you a video that I've wanted to bring to life since 2017, which was, holy shit, 6 motherfucking years ago. Well, time passes, but I guess wonder never dies. Cause goddamn, this game is so fucking magical. Every aspect of this game makes me feel good. I enjoy this game so much, I've bought it on 3 different occasions, and 300% completed all the files just in the past year. And I've wanted to talk about this game for as long as I've had a way to post content on the internet. In fact, one of the very first videos that I've deleted off of this channel by now was me playing Cuphead on my Switch Lite while recording off of my phone. Now, without further ado, let's get right into this episode of AVAB. Now, first off, I would like to apologize. The last video was lackluster, and I admit that I wasn't that invested in that video. It had won a Twitter poll, so that's what that was. But this one has my full attention. And then again, I would also like to thank you guys for 50 subscribers. It's a cool number, and I'm glad I can entertain you guys. And now to address the content drought. As you can all tell by my voice, I'm a kid. I'm still in school.
We're not done.
So as high school starts back
Daddy
up,
isn't done
I won't be able
speaking.
to focus all my time into YouTube. On top of that, I'm part of my school's musical, I'm also in the marching band, and yes, I am a stupid dumb band kid. What about it? But that will be why uploads are just very few and far between. On top of that, I'm also focusing on a very big project that should be out by mid-December. Anyway, thank you guys for the support. Like and show your dog if you enjoy. Now, on to the video. Now, I don't think I need to tell you all what Cuphead is, as it's one of the biggest and most beloved games of all time, and the love that was used to craft it is jaw-dropping. But to all of you out there who just have never heard of this game by some miraculous miracle, it's a platform side-scrolling shoot-'em-up, in the vein of Contra, done in the style of rubber hoses or cartoons from the 1920s. Now, these goofy little animations, like spooky, scary calcium deposit or whatever the fuck, look all happy, fun time, but their reason for existence is sad, boo-hoo, like most things. You see, back in the Great Depression, things were great depressing, so they needed entertainment to help them out, make it through the day. This started with the rise of the silent movie, and then became cartoons, which jumped to what we got now, fucking Crush sneaks into your bed at party, bold move in the darkness, ASMR. But with that thrown back there,
The animatronic characters
we just,
here do get a bit quirky at times.
have all that in the back. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But with that throwback is also this amazing soundtrack that makes you feel like you're transcending this plane of existence. But that's just, the gist of the music and style and all that. Other than that, you go around 5 different worlds taking down bad guys and collecting their soul contracts. Only 4 of them collect soul contracts. The other one, you collect ingredients. We'll talk about that one later. Oh, yeah, right. The plot. Cuphead is about 2 brothers going down past the train tracks beyond where they were told they could go. And they find themselves in a casino run by the devil, which, side note, aren't these kids, kids? Anyway, beyond that, they find themselves on a winning streak. The devil himself comes out and convinces the boys to bet their souls to him. And they end up losing because if I've learned one thing in this life, it's that the house always wins. The boys are then told that they, can collect soul contracts because they just plead with Satan that they really don't want to get their souls taken today. So he's like, I don't want to get off my fat lazy ass, so you can go do it for me. And with that, we go gear up and fight some people. Other than that, there are these running gun levels that give you money for upgrades like charms and new firing types, and mausoleums that make you parry ghosts to get super arts that give you a big finishing move. The gameplay in this game feels so good. Every shot you shoot is smooth, and never once every once. What am I talking about? And never once do I feel like I have wasted time with a shot, unlike I did messing up the script just then. And moving around couldn't be better. Every time I died, I feel like I fucked up. Although, when the game first came out, even to a degree still right now, the RNG feels really apparent, but even still feels like very few and far between instances of the RNG sucking hard dick. The supers feel really good, even though I feel strongly about one, and every situation feeling like you have loads of variety. Oh, what the hell? Even though I feel strongly about one. And every shot feels like it has its place in the game. And feels like you can use them in damn near every situation. Feeling like you have loads of variety, even though I stick with the same few. There are about 6 different shots in Cuphead's base game. The pea shooter, basic weapon, blue beam that does medium damage, and the one Elder Kettle gives you at the start of the game. Spread, a shotgun-like type that shoots 5 beams of triangles that don't go real far, but do more damage the closer you get. Chaser, that homes in on enemies. Roundabout, which is a boomerang, which will start flying the opposite way it was shot. Lobber, which falls down and is used for enemies below you. And Charge, my personal favorite. You hold it down and charge it to make it do more damage. On top of that, there are also 3 super arts. One that lets you control a big guy, one that fires a big beam, and one that makes you invincible for a few seconds. Now, I don't like the one that lets you control a big guy because you also still control the player, and controlling 2 things is crazy, and I personally don't think it's that useful. But, that's how that is. On to the bosses. In the base game, there are 17 bosses. Each aisle has 5, with Inkwell Hell having 2 and a further 9 mini-bosses in King Dice's fight. And god damn, the variety of bosses in this game make me fucking shake. Every boss in the game is a breath of fresh air, and I never feel like I'm fighting a reskin or a boss that's already been used or anything like that. In Inkwell Isle 1, we have a forest and forest-like bosses that, belong in a forest. Like, a frog, vegetables, a flower, or a blimp, because of course, or a glob of gelatinous matter. Now, Inkwell Isle 2 has dragons, birds, Gretel from Hansel and Gretel, a clown, the motherfucking Pharaoh's Curse. Inkwell Isle 3 has Amazon, but bees, Matthew Pathew, Thespian President, Mermaid, and motherfucking Blackbeard. There's also Thriller Bark Express, because that's okay. Oh, wow. That's 2 One Piece jokes back to back. I'm so tired. And of course, there's Satan and his gay lover. Oh yeah, and the mini bosses. So, lightning round. Minecraft Skeleton Horse, Pizza Delivery Service, Cigar from the Bronx. Whatever the fuck this is, Claw Monkey, Pool Ball. Oh hey, I got kicked out of a poker party once because I ate all of these things. Dead Liver Metal Band. And how could we forget Rabbit with Ulterior Motives? And that's pretty much it for the bosses. Each is very unique and has me on the edge of my seat every time. Okay, if I have yet to sell you with my very funny jokes, I have another ace up my sleeve, and it's called the music. The music for this game is just, it's so good. It's very good. It's super good. It's timeless. And even while I'm writing this script, I am listening to it just because that's how good it is. And I feel like such a nerd every time I listen to this music. But music's a really big passion of mine, and jazz, as well as most orchestral pieces, really fuel that so much. Each of these beats has me humming along, and it.
Ice, hit a second, show you right. Beginner's love, not my first, who gives a fuck?
I ain't gonna lie, I just messed up my shoulder, I just messed up my back, I just messed up my dick, I can't even beat my meat anymore. Oh my god.
Really makes me just want to continue to play music and learn instruments, because music is a very powerful medium, and it can make so many people feel so many emotions. Now, with that, I'll list off some of my favorite tracks. One Hell of a Time is one of the craziest pieces, having this intense tune, and when not focused on the low brass, it's honed in on saxophone, with the lower notes following every breath pushed into the reeds. Each note kicks it up a notch, and it really makes you feel the rhythm and tempo. I've learned the trombone part on my euphonium on multiple occasions, and playing with the song because, well, yes, each part is good on its own, you need the ensemble to make it feel whole, and that is what makes this piece so good. Next track I want to talk about is Inkwell Isle 2. The whole thing is a part of my Great Depression type speech here, but filled with whimsy. The only melody for this track is upbeat, and the point with the brass is just these low bouncing notes that just fuel the upbeat nature of this tune. And more towards the middle, it gets very marching-esque. It's a good background song and fits the carnival setting. And, well, it's a nice tune with the feeling of having fun at a carnival. It's just a really fun song to listen to. Now, the third track I will cover is my last one that I will talk about, Clip Joint Calamity. This really jazzy beat that takes turns between saxophones and brass to make this song feel like you're in this old-timey setting and a casino at the same time. This song makes me want to bet every last bit of currency I have on something stupid. It's like a combo of the last two types of beat. This like upbeat, crazy tune with the perfect amount of intensity. This is a perfect example of Cuphead's music and style, and it makes me just love this game even more. Holy shit. What the hell was that? I just turned into Anthony Fantano fucking enough slices, and I'm scared that I had that in me all along. And here we go, the final part of this video. A quick overview of the last course. In the delicious last course, Miss Chalice, the ghost giving us the super arts the whole game, needs our help, so we sail over to Inkwell Isle 4 to see what's up. You see, she wants her mortal body back, so she asks local chef and totally not villain, Saltbaker, to grab ingredients for the Wonder Tart from the 5 different bosses to make Chalice alive again, but we do it instead because, yes, there is one new charm that is important. Now, I have yet to mention any charms in this at all, but this one changes the game in a lot of fundamental ways. So this is the Astral Cookie. Makes you turn into Chalice for the level, giving you extra life, a double jump, and lets you roll to be invincible while doing said roll. And it also gives you really cool power overall. There are also 3 new shots. Twist Up, which is the lobber up, Converge, which is a 3-way pea shooter, and the Crack Shot, which is the best one. A shot that, if it doesn't land its first try, it will crack back at breakneck speeds and home in on your target. And with that, let's get to the bosses. Large Mountain Gnome, and I'm shocked that sentence just came out of my mouth. Ice King Adventure Time. Oh shit, no! That 34th rule is about to be abused. A cow that is a cowgirl, Capone Gang Beige's Pokemon collection, and at the end, we go to give the ingredients to Miss Chalice and Chef Saltbaker, make her fall. Oh, fuck, I knew he was evil! So now we gotta fight this guy because he wants to be immortal or whatever. It's a cool fight. But after that, Miss Chalice is still a ghost, and she's all like, we'll get him another time. So I can't wait for that. And with that, Chef Saltbaker gets, just kind of charged for his crimes against Death Humanity, and he atones for cleaning the whale and making everybody cookies. Happy ending. Go to bed. The end. Good night. But wait, didn't you forget the secret boss in the King's Tournament? This is why Daddy left and Mommy drinks. Okay, so yeah, there's like the secret angel and devil boss fight. It's a cool Easter egg, and it's legitimately pretty hard if you have no clear idea of what to do. And you can only play it once, which is pretty cool. Also, side note, if you want me to say something about the music for the DLC, I will say this. Go listen to Baking of the Wonder Tart. It says more about the music than I ever could. Okay, and lastly, the King's Tournament. This is a mini boss rush where you beat up all of these bosses by parrying them, themed after chess pieces. It's a cool concept, and it makes me just want to just give this game even more free promo. Alright, are you ready for another lightning round? Because Spawnlings of the Underworld, horse from the first lightning round, but alive, Catholic priest. Oh shit, me from GOT. If you get that joke, good for you. And Small Mom from Two Piece. Alright, that's about it. I explained this the best I can. And in conclusion, Cuphead is one of the best games of all time, and is 100% something I think you should experience. So I urge you to go play it now. It's only $30 on Steam, and I know I don't make the best reviews, but I think this one should have sold you in some way or another, just even if it's the gameplay in the background or the music on the side. Anyway, Twitter and Discord in the description. And remember that guy who got extra coleslaw at Raising Cane's? Yeah, that was me.